Saturday her young beau called to see if she'd like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Yeah. Hi. Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the Minnesota Twins. The Orioles are going to play the Twins. Game 2 of a 3-game series at Target Field in Minneapolis. Welcome back, folks, for another night of baseball. Last night, the Orioles got crushed. We've lost 3 straight. We are now 8 games under 500. And what better way to cure our woes than to turn to Charlie Morton to start tonight's ball game. Last night, the Orioles hitters struck out 17 times. The pitching got knocked around. I think we gave up like 5 homers or something. I don't know. Or was that Kansas City? I don't know. We gave up a record amount of home runs to somebody. Like, what else? Yeah. Kobe Mayo is not in the lineup tonight. Yesterday, another offer and an error. And, Charlie Morton pitching tonight. And, yeah, I figured I'd get my mileage out of that laugh track early. Welcome, folks. The Orioles. Oh, wait. Where's that all-important sub count? We wouldn't want that to be at 0, would we? Holy cow, 26-26. I think that'll be the final year of Morton's career. He'll be pitching till 26-26. Charlie Morton on the mound tonight, folks. The pitching matchup tonight for the Minnesota Twins on the mound is Simeon WoodsRichardson, who has one of the longer last names in baseball. 2-2 record, 4.03 ERA. That seems like a pretty average, middle-of-the-rotation kind of a stat line. 500 record, ERA of 4. For the Orioles, Charlie Morton, a record of 0 wins and 6 losses. An ERA of 9.76. That's 976 help. $3 the first minute, 99 cents each additional minute. 976 help. All right. Hey, folks, you're going to be in for a fun night tonight, aren't you? We're going to have fun. Look. Oh, the sub count's going crazy. Look, we know how baseball is, right? Since we're all 100% convinced that tonight is going to be a disaster, we're probably going to wind up winning this ball game somehow, right? Morton's going to do just enough to make us go, well, wait a minute. But we still don't trust you. But we still win the game somehow. You know, it's just, you get that feeling. I get that feeling. Or that won't happen, and everything that we think will happen will happen. So it's kind of like playing with house money, I guess. You can't really be, let down by what happens tonight, right? It's impossible. It's impossible to be let down. So yeah, we're gonna watch a ball game tonight. Okay, the Orioles. I'm very pink. That's a little bit better. We'll go with that. All right. We are 13-21. The Twins are 16-20. How about the lineups? How about I get this game up on the TV? To play with house money, does one have to be ahead? Nah, not if they're giving you the money. If they're going to be like, here's a chip and a chair. Sit down. Whatever you win, good for you. You're probably going to lose, but, here's a chip and a chair. Good luck. All right. Is this game up yet? So who is this guy calling games next to Jim Palmer? Who is this dude? Because I think I saw him getting roasted on social media last night, as if there weren't enough problems with the ball club right now. Apparently, this unidentified dude on the left not calling a great game. Anybody know this guy? We don't have Kevin Brown. We don't have Ben McDonald. We got Jim Palmer and some dude. All right. No, that is not Billy Ripken. That is not a Ripken of any sort. I don't know where that is. Whoever it is, I saw their name on Twitter. But, okay, so tonight's starting lineups. Let's do that. Ced Mullins will lead off again and play center field. It might be time to consider shaking this lineup, folks, because Mullins is down to a 246 average. Gunnar Henderson will bat second and play shortstop. Adley Rutschman still hitting third with his 211 average. He'll be the catcher. Ryan O'Hearn will be the cleanup hitter in DH. He's hitting 295. Ryan Mountcastle will bat fifth and play first base. Jackson Holliday hitting sixth and will be at second base. Ramon Laureano in left field hitting seventh. Heston Kjerstad will bat eighth and play in right field. And no Kobe Mayo tonight. It's back to Emmanuel Rivera, who at least has 2 hits and 8 at-bats and an RBI in a couple of games. He'll be at third base batting ninth. For the home team Twins, same players for the most part, just a little bit of a mix-up in the lineup with the right-hander Morton on the mound instead of the lefty Povich. Byron Buxton will lead off again and play center field. Trevor Larnach moves up to the number 2 spot, and he's in right field. Ryan Jeffers will bat third and do the catching. Ty France, the cleanup hitter at first base. Carlos Correa will bat fifth and play at shortstop. Brooks Lee will hit sixth and play at third base. Royce Lewis, just his second game back, second game of the season. He went 0 for 4 last night. He is DHing again, and he's hitting 7th. Willie Castro will bat 8th and be in left field, and Cody Clemens is at second base, batting 9th. The Orioles news stuff. Zach Eflin will start this weekend. That has been made official. Whether or not it's going to be on Friday or Saturday is still up in the air, but Zach Eflin is returning to the rotation this weekend. Tyler O'Neill is also expected to join up with the team in Anaheim. What day this weekend that will be is still unclear, but it will be Friday or Saturday, maybe Sunday. I'm thinking Friday or Saturday. O'Neill's going to play another game tonight in right field for the Tides. He already had one rehab game as a DH. Playing again tonight in right field, and that might be enough for him. And then we got a bunch of other people that are hurt still. Okay. Right. Charm City Chat. How the hell are you? Are you ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
All right. What kind of history are we talking about here? Infamous history. Charm City Chat. Chilo, Daniel, On Point, Rob, Frank, Pocket Watch, Vonnie, Axminster. I think that's it. Hi, folks. 60 people are here right now. 18 have hit the like button, folks. Only 18 out of 60. A vast majority of you need to do what you always do. Please, especially for a game like tonight. You might not like what you're about to watch, but you can at least like the broadcast I'm putting on here. I'm not in a slump. I'm showing up. So please hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen before this game gets started. Let's go. Get them likes. Charlie needs to be the stopper tonight. Oh, boy. It reminds me of my favorite Dr. Seuss book growing up as a kid. What's your favorite Dr. Seuss book, Charm City Chat? What's your go-to? Cat in the Hat? Are you you go off road a little bit? I like Go Dog Go. Green Eggs and Ham. That's a big one. Well, for me, I think my new favorite Dr. Seuss book is Morton Hears a Boo. Get it? All right. Of course, I'm going to root for Charlie. I'm going to root for the guy. I mean, watch. Just watch. I don't know. By the way, I'm wearing a sleep shirt. I'm normally, I sleep in this. This is not a shirt for a TV. I'm putting in minimal effort on the dressing up department. The hat, by the way, is a safe distance away. If I ran the circus, wasn't Morton very exciting? Did you meant to write exciting? Because exiting, I would have been happier with. Yeah. He doesn't need to be exciting. He just needs to be exiting. Hey, there's some Oriole fans. All right. Here we go. Hey, we get to bat first. Why don't we put like a 6 spot up on the board in the first? And then see what Charlie can do with that. Huh? That sound like a plan? Get ready, folks. So, 5 starts for Woods Richardson. He's made 1 relief appearance, 2-2 record. ERA just a hair over 4, 1.45 ERA. Opponents hitting .274. 3.4 walks per 9. I mean, this guy's hittable. I'm not sure if we can scratch 3 hits off of Stephen Hawking right now, but who knows, folks? You never know. Something could have happened since last night. Something. Yes, folks, please get your topics. Like, go ahead and plan out some conversation topics for later. Just in case. I'm not guaranteeing we'll need them. All right, folks, let's get ready for some baseball. What do you say? Said Mullins, stepping into the batter's box. Game 2 in Minneapolis. Trying to even up the series and end a 3-game losing streak.
Folks said, now you know what to do.
And the first pitch of the ball game is popped up. Left side, foul ground. The third baseman, Brooks Lee, makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. A foul pop-up on 1 pitch to begin the ball game. Favorite foods, favorite positions. All right. I think we can talk about the foods on the early part of the game. We might have to save favorite positions for Orioles after dark. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He takes a strike.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
The 0-1. Check swing, and he went around. 0-2. By the way, there's still a bunch of daffodil, pollen, whatever. It's just, there's a bunch of crap floating in the... What is all this stuff floating around out there? Curveball in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Am I seeing things? One and 2 on Gunnar. Just getting started, folks. The pitch. Just off the plate, 2-2. Yeah, shoulder inflammation, I believe, for Brandon Young. Our latest pitcher injury. 2-2 pitch. Popped straight up. On the infield. In front of second base. Correa with the catch. 2 away. A foul pop-up and an infield pop-up. Two down for Adley Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Scoreboard working yet? There you go. Hey, look. Hey, that represents the Orioles offense from last night. Oh, there we go. There's a called strike to Adley. Folks, I'm picking on my own team for my own sanity. All right, you know I love my Orioles. You know I can't wait for this team to figure it out. But if there's ever going to be a game where I need to just, for my own sanity, just kind of laugh my way through it, it's this game. 0-1 the count on Adley Rutschman. That pitch is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch. Breaking ball hit on the ground to second. Clemens over to first in time, and the Orioles go 1-2-3 on 9 pitches. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the Orioles 0, the Twins coming up, and Charlie Morton to take the mound. Yeah, I need to look up that laugh. Maybe I can bring it into the... That's the OG Muttley. Okay. Wow. All right. The OG. Buxton, Larnock, and Jeffers coming up to hit. You need Dastardly to cork some bats. What was that show called? The Wacky Races, right? Wacky Races? Let's see what else they got in here.
And now, here they are, the most daredevil group of daffy drivers to ever whirl their wheels in the wacky races, competing for the title of World's Wackiest Racer. The cars are approaching the starting line. First is the Turbo Terrific, driven by Peter Perfect. Next is Rufus Roughcut and Sawtooth in the Buzz Wagon. Maneuvering for position is the Army Surplus Special. Right behind is the Anthill Mob in their Bulletproof Bomb. Then there's ingenious inventor Pat Pending in his converter car. Oh, here's the lovely Penelope Pit Stop. Next, we have the Bouldermobile with the Slag Brothers Rock and Gravel. Lurching along is the Creepy Coupe with the Gruesome Twosome, and right on their tail is the Red Max. And there's the Arkansas Chugabug with Luke and Blubber Bear. Sneaking along last is that Mean Machine with those double-dealing do-batters, Dick Dastardly and his sidekick, Muttley.
Okay, here we go. Bottom of the first, Charlie Morton's first pitch. Swing and a miss. Stop. Stop right there. Just stop. It's been a great start. It's been a great outing. Go to the pin. One strike. It's been a great game. Strike two. All right, now we're playing with fire here. 0-2 on Buxton. Next pitch. Hit foul and out of play. Still 0-2. Buxton hitting .267. He's on a 6-game hitting streak. Yeah, for Charlie Morton, a quality start isn't 6 innings. It's 6 pitches. Swing and a miss. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
He's so going to troll us tonight. He is so going to troll us. He's going to start off looking as good as ever. We're all going to get excited. We're finally going to go, wait a minute. Did he figure it out? You're not going to fool me, Charlie. First pitch is high. Ball 1. That pitch is low and in. 2-0 on Trevor Larnock, hitting .230. They call him Jabba 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 Jaw. I'm the craziest little shark you ever saw. 2-0 pitch, swung on a missed fastball, 96 from Morton. What kind of sorcery is this? The 2-1. Where's that call, ump? That hit the outside corner, and maybe a little piece of the ball was off the plate, but most of the ball was in the zone. That's a strike, but called a ball. 3-1 pitch, foul back, full count. Corey Blazer is the home plate umpire tonight. And speaking of Blazer, I need a special lucky. Where is it? Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts from Morton to start the ball game.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I knew this would happen.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, Charlie. 2 down. Ryan Jeffers. And he takes off the plate with a curveball for ball 1. Look, everything I've been doing, even if I'm kind of mocking the dude, it's been working. Apparently mocking him is what you got to do. This pitch is off the plate, 2-0. I think Slater might be on to something. The 2-0. And on the ground, the third. 1 bounce to Rivera. He throws on the run. A 1-2-3 inning for Charlie Morton. What's going on here? All right. Second inning coming up. Charlie. ERA just sneaking under 50. Well, it's under 976, which sucks because it's my favorite prefix for any phone number. Sorry, folks. What did I do with Charlie? What did I do to him? Where's the other thing I need? Hey, Melanie, how you doing? What do you got there? What are those? Douche monster cookie? What? Is Melanie trying to sell me cookies between innings? All right. Second inning. First batter is Ryan O'Hearn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, hit to the left side, in the air, and caught out there and left by Willie Castro. 1 down. I like cookies by and large. I don't like I don't like gimmicky cookies. I don't like gimmicky cookies. There's a lot of gimmicky cookies out there. Here is Ryan Mountcastle fouled at the plate for strike 1.
Okay, mount up.
Folks, the best cookies, Intamins. Those little chocolate chip, chewy-ass cookies. You give me a box of those, or like a tub, I'll eat a pound of those. That pitch is off the plate, low and away. Oh, good. We're getting an interview with Melanie. Oh, Melanie is embarrassed. This is a great interview in the top of the second. Hey, can we save these fluff interviews for later in the game? And oh, we're watching everybody eat cookies. Great. Swing and a miss. Mountcastle goes down. But everybody's eating cookies, so, you know. The announcer just said, "I can't believe you're worrying about baseball," to Jim Palmer. Here's Jackson Holliday. Folks, if there's one thing to be excited about, it's the play of Jackson Holliday. He's looked good. 1-0. That's low and away, 2-0. Might be time for Jackson to truly break out, put this team on his back, and level up, as they say. 3-0 on Jackson. He goes after a 3-0 pitch and fouls it away. It was in the zone. Three-one pitch. Low and in. Ball four. Take your base, Jackson.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Yeah, we can't have Jackson be hitting sixth, you know, when the lineup's not hitting right now, because if no one's hitting, that means he'll come up with two down in the second like this. I want him leading off at this point. I want him leading off. Here's Ramon Laureano. He takes up, and there goes the throw down to second. Safe. Holiday just gets in there. Jackson Holiday, one-man wrecking crew. Put him at the top of the order. This is what a leadoff man does. Draws a walk, steals a base. I want that at the top of the order. Mullins is dropping off a cliff. Let's move him down. Well, you might say, well, BW, Holiday's thriving in the spot he's in right now. You move him. What if that throws off his mojo and now you ruined everything? Well, he might have a point there. Eventually, though, Holiday to me has the tools you need to be a leadoff hitter. They are challenging this play at second. I didn't take a look at the replay because I refuse to believe that he's out. He is, I'd say he's safe. It looks like the glove taps the dirt before it hits Jackson, and he just gets his fingertip in there. If you think he's out, I'd say I don't think there's enough evidence to overturn it. Overturned? Wow. God. Inning over. Wow. Time to roll another lucky. This game brought to you by Beggin' Strips.
Bacon, bacon, where's the bacon? I smell bacon, bacon, bacon. Gotta be bacon. Only one thing smells like bacon. That's bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon. There, from that bag. What's it say? I can't read. Please, please, give me what's in the bag. Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon.
There you go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, 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 no. It's bacon.
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon. No, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
I guess Holiday didn't steal the base. We go to the bottom of the second, right? Why is it showing Laureano? What is this? I don't know. Nope, no bacon behind the plate. That's just my official sponsor, Beggin' Strips. Charlie Morton out for his second inning of work. First inning, 1-2-3 with a couple of strikeouts. Ty France, ball one. Next pitch fouled away, 1 ball, 1 strike. What's going on with the scoreboard? It's showing some old stuff. Do I need to hit the refresh on this? The 1-1 pitch outside. It's still showing Laureano. France is 3 for 6 off of Morton lifetime. 2-1 pitch foul back. The 2-2. Another foul ball. Two. Way off the plate, full count. Folks, welcome in. If you're here to watch the Orioles play tonight, well, aren't you a masochist? Payoff pitch, inside ball 4. First base runner allowed by Morton. A leadoff walk to Ty France. All right, looks like the scoreboard's caught back up. Hey there, Erica. Oh, yeah. I didn't do anything for Cinco de Mayo. I totally forgot. That day came and went. That May the 4th thing throws you off. Because I was watching a May the 4th game with you guys, but for me it was the 5th. 0-1 pitch to Correa, foul back 0-2. Carlos Correa hitting .233. He had a mammoth home run last night. Second deck to left. That ball is a comebacker. Morton barehands it, throws to first in time. For the second out, Ty France moves up to... No, sorry, first out of the inning. Ty France moves up to second base. Decent job by Morton fielding his position there. Brooks Lee at the plate. He looks at a curveball for a strike. Lee hitting .239. Switch hitter batting from the left side. He was up there right-handed against Povich last night. Takes outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's hard to hate on anybody with the name Brooks. Best name in all of baseball. This pitch is fouled off to the right. Nice play by the first base coach. 1-2 on Brooks Lee. Byron Buxton doing his best Pedro Serrano impression in the Twins dugout. Here's a high fastball, 2-2 on Lee. We are scoreless in the bottom of the second. The Twins have a runner at second base, 1 out. The 2-2 to Lee is hit hard on the ground, gobbled up by Mountcastle at first, goes to the bag himself for the out. And Ty France will get to third base, but there's 2 down now. Hey, folks, with the way the Orioles have been playing lately, it's time for us to advertise Masson Plus. $20 a month. You can watch Charlie Morton pitch every 5th day. Swing and a miss. Royce Lewis at the plate. Lewis went hitless in his first game of the season last night. This pitch is outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike. The pitch is a curveball breaking off the plate. Ball 2. They're going to DH Lewis, I guess, for a little bit. It was a lengthy spell on the injury list. That pitch is low, but I think he plays third base when he's in the field. 3-1 on Lewis. Pitch. That's smacked to short. Henderson's got it. A strong throw on one bounce, and Mountcastle somehow keeps his foot on the bag. That throw looked like it was going to be wild. Mountcastle needed he needed his entire length of his body to make this play. The foot came dragging off the base after he caught it, but there was contact to get the out and in the inning. Foot just staying on the bag long enough. Gunner nearly with a wild one there. And Charlie Morton, 2 innings scoreless. What's going on here, folks? Hey, everybody. Welcome into the BirdWatcher Channel. Harry Carey here with you. And we're out in Minnesota watching the Orioles take on the Twins. Scoreless ball game as we go into the third. Part of me feels like calling the ball game like this the rest of the way. How long can I keep it up? By the way, happy birthday to Penelope Morris of Towson, Maryland. Penelope turns 93. Huh? What? No hitter into the... Hey, don't bring up the no-no. You ruined it. You just ruined a Charlie Morton no-hitter. $500. Hey, Arnie, get a shot of these guys eating cheese puffs out there in right field. Back underway, top of the third. Ramon Laureano at the plate. Ball one. This one's fouled back. Dufay. Is that French? 1-1 the count on Ramon Laureano. Breaking ball. Hit in the air. Pretty deep. Center field. Buxton looking up. That ball is gone! Bye, birdie! Laureano got a hanging curveball and hit it deep to straightaway center field. His 4th home run of the season, and the Orioles are on the board, and they've got a lead. It's 1-0. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Heston Kjerstad on a 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Laureano. Curveball right down the middle, and he just put the bat head on it, took it right back where it came from. And then some. Here's a broken bat pop up on the infield. Look out. That bat shard flying right toward the right side of the infield where the ball was going. Cody Clemens makes the play. Kjerstad is retired. And my voice is already given out. Yeah, I should put a sprinkler right here in the YouTube studio. I love a good idea. Here's Emmanuel Rivera. First pitch going to center field. Buxton is backing up, but he's got room this time in front of the track. Makes the catch in center for the second out. So the Orioles have only had one batter over the minimum first time through the order. And that one batter went yard. Here's Mullins. Takes low for ball one.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Do you know what to do, said. Do ya? That pitch is outside, 2-0. The banter right now between Jim Palmer and whoever is doing the play-by-play on Masson right now, folks, I'm phoning it in like I've never phoned it in before, and I'm telling you, I'm doing a better call. Popped up by Mullins, shortstop Correa with the catch, inning over, but Laureano, he got himself a very tasty curveball, and he crushed it to dead center field. The Orioles lead it 1-0 on a Laureano home run as we go to the bottom of the third. Nope, not Kevin Brown. No Kevin Brown. No, this guy, I'm trying to figure out who it is. Maybe one of you folks out there can do some recon work. A little reconnaissance. Do a little research. Who is this guy? He's got a moppy head of hair. Looks to be about early 40s. Who is this guy? No, it's not Mel Proctor. It's some guy. He's probably the third string guy. Melanie Newman's husband. All right, I have to look it up. Masson Orioles broadcast team. I mean, do I have to do everything? Do I have to do it all? Please give me... Is it Brett Hollander? Is that his name? I think that's him. Brett Hollander. Is that him? Yo, is it wrong of me to think Kevin Brown kind of looks like Pennywise? Is that wrong of me? I mean, honestly, you don't think Kevin Brown couldn't play Pennywise? No, don't lie, folks. Don't lie. Or the Riddler. That would work. All right. Willie Castro at the plate. First pitch, ball one. Bottom of the third. Charlie Morton's next pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. So wrong of me. What's wrong? You don't see a Pennywise. You don't see a Skarsgård thing going on. Okay. Here's a line drive base hit in the left center. Laureano will fire it back in. Castro might have thought about testing the arm of a outfielder with a weaker arm than Laureano, but Ramon's got a strong arm out there. Cody Clemens hasn't played much, just hitting a .105. And Morton's first pitch, fastball head high for ball one. That pitch is outside, 2-0. Check on the runner, Castro. He's back. .38 pitches for Morton here. Nobody out with one on in the bottom of the third. The 2-0 to Clemens is outside. Why are we falling behind 3-0 to a number 9 hitter hitting a .105? .30, right in there for a strike. Three and one the count. Pitch. Inside, not close, ball four. I mean, it's kind of hard to get a batter to chase a pitch. I mean, if you're trying to get a strikeout on a pitch out of the zone and you want him to chase, you probably don't want to throw a fastball inside to where the batter has to physically get out of the way of the pitch. They don't really even need to think about swinging. They're just trying to get out of the way. Two on, nobody out, and now the top of the order. Buxton, first pitch swinging. 3-1 Twins. I guess walking the number 9 batter and then throwing a fat pitch to a guy that already homered last night, probably not a recipe for success. I don't know. Want to know on Trevor Larnach. Low and in, 2-0. A first pitch get me over breaking ball. This one's popped up to left and shallow. Long run, Laureano. He makes the catch for the first out. Oh, boy. Wait a minute. There's activity in the Discord. What's happening here? Oh. Janet might pop in later. She's got a clean and gut fish or something. Swing and a miss. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He's got an 0-2 count. 1 out, nobody on. 3 runs in for the Twins. Yeah, Rob, you don't leave when Morton's pitching if you expect things to be the same when you get back. Here is a pop-up to center field. Mullins makes the catch. 2 away. It's amazing. I'm listening to Jim Palmer rationalize how, Morton really exacerbated the situation by walking Cody Clemens, the number 9 hitter, before that home run. Morton's 41 years old. Are we sitting here trying to figure out how to make him a better pitcher, or can we just say it's done? Yeah, he has little moments of, being a competent pitcher. I guess 20 years of experience should provide that for you. Otherwise, it's time to, sail off into the sunset, man. 2-1 on Ty France. That pitch is up and in, and now it's 3-1. France walked his first time up. That's true. Yankees DFA'd Carrasco. It would be a 3-run ERA improvement. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Two down, bases empty, full count, 3 runs in on a home run from Byron Buxton. That ball's line base hit left field. All right, here is Correa. He goes after the first pitch. Slow roller to Rivera. He has to charge it and make a quick throw. He does. The inning is over. What is that on the back of Byron Buxton's neck? He looks like he's been connected to the Matrix. The Twins get a 3-run bomb. And the Orioles, after having just taken a 1-0 lead, now trail by 2. As we head to the 4th inning, 3-1 Minnesota. Wheels are coming off. The wheels have been off. There are no wheels, Michael. There are no wheels. It's the frickin' Flintstones over here. We're pedaling with our feet. The wheel hasn't even been invented yet. Sorry. I'll be okay. Still could be a quality start of Morton. See, that's when you know things have gone crazy. When Chilo is thinking optimistically. It's true. It's true. That is true. Although his pitch count would make me think that he's not going to be able to complete 6 innings, which you still need to do that. Wheels? Wheels? We don't need no stinking wheels. Uh-oh, Rob, I was about to say, Rob, you should have paused it a little bit longer. That would have hit so much better if I was like, wait, Rob's about to set something up. He's about to tell us. He's about to give us the breakdown. Hey, Melanie, enough with the cutaway fluff. What is this? What is that, a tumor? What is... I don't know where you're putting that, Melanie, but this is a family channel, a family event. I don't want to hear about your childhood stories, Melanie. 2-1 on Gunnar Henderson. Oh, my God. Masson has to sit here now and write like 2 hours of copy to get through a ball game. This ball's hit to third on the fly, and Brooks Lee makes the catch as he runs in the foul ground. Gunnar with another week out. 1 down in the 4th. Yeah, I'm sure Masson, when did you guys notice during the press conference, as soon as Brandon Hyde said Charlie Morton is starting tomorrow, Masson cut away. You know why they cut away? Because they realized, oh my God, we got to scramble, get the entire staff of writers in here tonight, because we need to talk. We need to come up with about 25 things to talk about. Here's a line drive base hit down the right field line by Rutschman. He will have to hold at first. It did not get all the way down to the corner. But it is a 1-out single for Adley. And that'll get the tying run up to the plate. Again, folks, I'm still rooting for the team to win. I'm still being a fan. But if there's one night where I'm going to goof off, it's a night where they're telling me Morton's starting after that 9-1 loss. Are you kidding me? Ryan O'Hearn, come on, buddy. Time to turn and burn. What do you say, Charm City chat?
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Got a 1-0 count. He looks at one low, 2-0. All right. Got a fastball count here. Pitch. He gets a heater right on the outside edge, but it's ball 3. Umpire squeezing WoodsRichardson a little bit there. I'm not complaining. See if O'Hearn takes all the way here. 3-0. He does. That one just clips the top of the zone for strike one. All right. Where's that bugle? The pitch. That one's hit hard on the ground, right to first. France goes to second for one, back to first, double play.
Big buck, stop it all. Big buck, stop it all.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Call it the Baltimore miracle or some shit.
This is great iced tea.
I'm going to chill out. I'm chilling. Yes, indeed, I'm a chillin'. Can't you see I'm a chillin'? Ba-da-ba-ba. Things can only get better. I mean, you know, let's go. I'm in this for the long haul. For the long haul. All right, all right, all right. Party at the Moon Tower. Be a full keg. Everyone's going to be there. You ought to go. I do like them redheads. You got to do what Randall Pink Floyd wants to do. There's an Oriole fan looking at his phone. Oh, look at this nice lady. Look at this nice, unassuming lady sitting. Why isn't anyone sitting near her? Just alone at a ball game? Who are you, lady? I'm flying out to Minnesota. I'll be there for tomorrow's game. Brooks Lee. Bottom of the fourth. And that's a base hit in the right center field on a curve ball from Morton. Leadoff man on for the Twins. Y'all, you got to keep living. Livin. That's amazing. I'm just catching bits and pieces of Jim Palmer trying to explain things. How can you explain? What's there to explain, Jim? First pitch is high to Royce Lewis. That one's inside. As Palmer just said, I'd like to see him get a double play ball here. Yeah. I like to see him get into a time machine and maybe look slightly useful in his first 6 starts. That's what I'd like to see. 1-0 pitch is low. 2-0 on Lewis. Runner at first, nobody out. Top or bottom of the fourth. Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. Beats all you ever saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. 3-1 on Lewis. straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Full count. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Payoff pitch coming to Lewis. And first, the umpire jumps out of his crouch. Don't get a hernia there, ump. Granting Lewis time. The Orioles have activity in the pen. Brian Baker. Where is his orange, or where's his blue, where's his blue glove? That glove is not blue. What happened to Brian Baker's blue glove? There's a ground ball. Gobbled up by Gunnar. He goes to Jackson for one. Over to first. Two. A double play. Folks. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. We got a double play, and now the bases are empty. An 0-1 count on Willie Castro, who's up at the plate. Swing and a miss. Counts 0-2. Somebody go check on my friend BW. All right, I'll stop. Sorry. I'm feeling a little bit weird today. The 0-2 on Castro. Just off the plate. One ball and one strike, or two strikes. Oops. Pitch. Foul tipped at the plate. Morton's on 66 pitches. That ball popped out of Rutschman's glove. If he could have held on to it this inning, it'd be over. The 1-2. That one's fouled away. The 1-2. Outside. Oh my, Erica. Living a dream. Popped up, right center, long run. Not really too long, I guess. Kerstad camps under it. He makes the catch. Inning over. Hey, other than a 3-run homer, Charlie Morton, you know. How about some offense? Anybody? 2 hits through 4 innings off WoodsRichardson is not going to cut the mustard. Let's get some runs. Come on, them Duke boys would be scoring runs. So tomorrow, folks, is a getaway game. Afternoon start. Don't you know? Man, if the turnout lately for night games is how it's been, what is this afternoon, middle of the week start going to be like? Holy cow. Folks, we've got about 90 people here, and the likes are still, I need some help. Please. I might sound pathetic. It's not really because I'm desperate for the likes. They are necessary, and they're much appreciated. No, the apathy in my voice is just from how the Orioles have been playing lately. It's just been rough. Been rough. Orioles flag, 10,000 fans, Wednesday, May 28th. So, yeah, please hit the like button if you're watching. It's a thumb pointing upward, somewhere around the bottom of the screen you're looking at. Here is Ryan Mountcastle, first pitch inside for ball one.
Okay, mount up.
Mountcastle's done well in his career against the Twins. He hits this one to center. Right at Buxton, though. He makes the catch. One away. There you go, folks. We're into the 60s with the likes. Do I hear 70? Do I hear 70? One out in the top of the fifth. Here is my boy Jackson. Drew a walk his first time up, but then got caught stealing after an initial safe call was overturned. He takes low for ball one. Has this guy seen a strike yet tonight? Are you afraid to pitch to my boy? Low again. Two 2-0 on Holiday. Pitch. Outside. WoodsRichardson does not want to give Holiday anything to hit. Well, if he walks with one out, that's a better chance than with two down. Holiday takes all the way, 3-1. All right. Morton is in his sweatshirt, his hoodie. So is he done? Popped up by Holiday in the shallow center. Buxton coming in. Makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down in the fifth, and WoodsRichardson has only thrown 50 pitches. We're making every average pitcher look like an all-star. Here's Laureano, the only offense of the night. A home run his last time up. He takes low for ball one. It's only his second at bat with 2 down in the fifth. That's low, 2-0. That's smoked into right center, down, and going to roll all the way to the wall. Laureano's going to have his second extra base hit of the night. It's a 2-out double. And the Orioles have a runner in scoring position. Is Kyle Gibson ready to do some waterworks? Looks like a bunch of Oriole players were ready to sprinkle, but just swallowed the water. I guess Laureano wasn't paying attention. Laureano forgot to turn on the sprinkler. Okay, Laureano finally. Come on, Ramon. How about a smile on that face, Ramon? I don't know. Maybe Laureano's like, hey, how about I'm the guy that's done all the hitting tonight. You guys are worried about celebrations. How about you come up here and hit with me? Let's go. What's the delay here? All right, here we go. Heston Kjerstad. Man, he's due to jack one out of here. Drilled into right field, a base hit. Laureano. He's going to try to score. Here comes a throw. It's not in time. The ball gets away from the catcher, backed up by the pitcher. It's an RBI single. For Heston Kjerstad, it's 3-2. All right.
It's magic, you know.
Oh, come on, Blue. A slider low enough off the plate to Emmanuel Rivera. Called a strike. Bad call.
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
2 down, runner at first for Rivera. A run in for the Orioles. It's 3-2 Twins, top of the 5th. 0-1 pitch is low. 1-1. Hey, remember the scoreboard? Danny Coulombe is up again for the Twins. Maybe that's why Baker's not using the blue glove, because we're facing Coulombe and the Twins. 1-2 on Rivera.
Release the Kraken.
So, folks, if you're watching the Masson broadcast, you should be able to see what I'm seeing, right? And that is a logo on the pitching mound that says BW. That's right, folks. My name is right there in the ball game. Grounded foul by Rivera. The count is 2-2. Come on, Emmanuel. The 2-2 pitch. Low for ball 3. Come on, Charm City chat. Not one charge? Not a single charge? Wake up. Payoff pitch. There goes the runner. Swung on. Base hit. Right field. Kjerstad will go to third. And the inning continues with 2 down, first and third. Folks, said Mullins is coming up, and man, is he due. Rocco Baldelli is going to go right now to Danny Coulombe. And you can't blame Rocco. If you want to shut our team down, bring in a guy who's got an ERA of 0, a lefty that we know carves up left-handed hitters. Danny Coulombe coming in for the Twins. We got runners at the corners, 2 down. But they had to go to him in the 5th, folks. So this is the right move for Baldelli to probably shut the door on this inning and hold the lead. It's going to be tough for Mullins. I hope he can figure it out. And by the way, Coulombe could give up a hit to Mullins. We could tie the game, and that run doesn't count against Coulombe. So technically, Coulombe could give up the lead without hurting his own ERA. But either way, that's their best left-handed weapon. They're going to him now, and there's a lot of ball game left. All right. – Come on, Sed. You know what to do. I need a lucky. All I need is a lucky. All I need is you. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Back in a moment. All right, cool him on the mound. Mullins at the plate. Here we go. 2 down. The pitch. Mullins drills one to right. Stay fair. That ball is foul. Oh, God. So close. So close to clearing the bases. Oh, it's probably the best swing we're going to get off of Coulomb. And that ball was fouled by a foot. Oh, and 1 on Sed. Pitch. That one's at the top of the zone, but home plate umpire calls it ball 1. Mullins is 0 for 2 tonight. He has been slumping. The 1-1. Up and away. Come on, folks. Two 2-1. Swing and a foul tip at the plate. Come on, Sed. Tying run at third. Go ahead, run at first. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Inning over. The Orioles do get a run. They knock out the starter. This game is half over. It's the Twins 3 and the Orioles 2. All right, hang in there.
That's right. We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to keep our composure.
Good plan. Yeah, I don't know if Sed needs a day off or if they need to move him down the lineup, but it's probably been a couple of games since they should have done one or the other. And they should probably think about doing something. Facing another right-hander tomorrow. Are we going to put out the same looking lineup or maybe put Holiday leadoff? I mean, if they put Holiday leadoff, that's a gigantic move. That's a big move. I'm not saying it's the wrong move. It's an exciting move, but there's a little bit of a gamble there. There is a little bit of a gamble. There could be some regression if we do that. Holiday seems awfully comfortable where he's at right now. And we're going to change a variable that could backfire. I wouldn't mind Gunnar maybe leading off like he used to. And maybe hitting Holiday, I don't know, up one more spot to 5th. I'm creeping Holiday up there. I'm creeping him up there. I don't know. I mean, if he was in the lineup tomorrow as the leadoff man, I would applaud it. I'd be like, all right, let's go. But I also understand why maybe it's not the best move. I would have Gunnar hitting leadoff. God, if Westberg or Arias were healthy, they'd bat second. I'd have O'Hearn hitting third. Rutschman be down in the order. There's a called strike to Cody Clemens leading off the bottom of the fifth. Oh, 1 pitch fouled away, 0-2. Clemens walked his first time up, and that led to the rally that was capped off with a 3-run homer, the difference in the ball game here. Swing and a miss, and down goes Clemens.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Did I say Morton was still out there? Brian Baker is out in relief, folks. If I said it was Morton still out there, I apologize. Brian Baker in relief gets a strikeout. One away. Byron Buxton, line drive, base hit, left field. Buxton has been hitting the crap out of the ball in the first 2 games of this series. And now we got to worry about his speed over there. Twins up by a run. He's probably going to think about going. He's got 7 stolen bases on the season. What is that on the back of his neck? Trevor Larnach, 0 for 2. First pitch, a fastball inside for ball 1. So thank you for that pitching line there, Axe. 4 innings, 3 earned runs, a 6.75 ERA. Check on Buxton, he's back. Buxton in his career has 100 steals and 112 attempts. Just a bit inside, 2-0 on Larnach. You got to worry about this guy running at first, and now you fall him behind 2-0 at the batter at the plate. That pitch is high. It looked like it caught the top of the zone, and we don't get the call. It's 3-0. Three and 0 on Larnach. There goes Buxton. Pitch is drilled to right. Kjerstad with a leaping catch. Get that ball back in. Oh, Buxton will get back. Buxton back easily after taking off on the pitch. 2 down. Runner still at first base. Nice catch by Kjerstad out there in right. Janet is here, everybody. Welcome to the show, Janet. Two down, runner at first. And the batter, Ryan Jeffers, 0 for 2. First pitch fouled away. Oh, don't worry, Janet. To feel sorry about being late for a Charlie Morton start is like being sorry for being late to, I don't know, a Creed concert. Here's a ground ball to short. Flip to second for the 4th inning over. Okay. Brian Baker works around a Buxton hit. 5 innings complete here in Minnesota. On to the 6th. It's the Twins 3 and the Orioles 2. Let's get some runs. Back-to-back homers. Who do we got? We got Gunnar. We got Adley. We got O'Hearn. With Danny Coulombe probably still going to be out there to face all 3 of these guys. Yankees and Padres are tied at 1 in the bottom of the 7th. Phillies spanking the Rays 7-zip. Blue Jays play a little bit later. And what's Boston up to? Where's the Boston score? There we go. Tied at 3. Bottom of the 7th with the Rangers. So the Yankees and the Red Sox both in tie ball games late. Hey, here's a Pop and his little boy. Decked out in Oriole gear. Oriole fans all over the place in the middle of Minnesota. First pitch popped up by Gunnar on the infield. Man, Gunnar, come on, have a better AB. 1 out.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
His name's Gunnar and he's 0 for 3. Here is Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
All right. Adley batting right-handed against the lefty Coulombe. Breaking ball upstairs for ball 1. Sir Anthony Dominguez is up for the Orioles in their bullpen. This pitch is outside, 2-0. Both teams with 5 hits. The Twins with 1 extra run. 2-0 popped up. Get out of play. It will. 2-1. The Orioles have drawn 1 walk, and so have the Twins. So both teams with the same amount of hits and walks. But we are down 1 in the one area that counts the most. Breaking ball kisses the top outside corner of the zone for strike 2. It's 2-2 on Adley. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 6th. Louis Varland is up for the Twins. Right-hander. Pitch. In the dirt. Full count. Full count on Rutschman. We'll take a walk. Pitch. Called strike 3. 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn coming up.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
I'll be right back. First pitch to O'Hearn is a strike. He is 0 for 2. Grounded into a double play his last time up. That pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh wow, I'm back to being super pink. Why do I have to be Mr. Pink? Why can't I be like Mr. Purple? You're not Mr. Purple. Some of the guy and some of the job is Mr. Purple. You're Mr. Pink. All right, I'm Mr. Pink. No big deal. Let's move on. The 1-2 to O'Hearn. Foul back. We'll do it again. One, two. Hit on the ground hard. What a stop by the first baseman, but he has no play. Nobody to cover the bag. Coulomb was late to break there, and Ty France too deep in the infield to get there himself. So an infield hit for Ryan O'Hearn, a bit of a strange one. We'll take it. I mean, to be fair, Coulomb wasn't totally I mean, it was a split second before he took off. We got a pitching change. Louis Varland, the right-hander, coming in. All right, so who do we got due up here? What's happening? Mountcastle's due up, and then Holiday, the lefty, on deck. We got to get there's 2 out. How do we get Holiday up? How do we get Holiday up in this inning? Mountie, you got to do it. You got to. Who is on our bench at this point? We got Mayo. That's not going to help. You got Mateo. That's not going to help. You got Carlson. That's not going to help. You got Maverick Handley. That's not going to help. Holy cow, our bench stinks. All right, we're just going to have to do it the hard way. What's going on down at the nightclub tonight?
Where you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
Hey, you watch me every day.
Oh, Alberto. I thought you said Albert.
Hey, you watch me every day. Hey, you watch me every day.
Hey. It's Fat Albert. And I'm going to sing a song for you. And Bill's going to make a drink or two. Don't drink it. We'll have a good time. Just me and all the gang. First pitch to Mountcastle's in there for a strike. Come on, Mountie. Please.
Okay, mount up.
Oh, my God. Mountcastle chases a fastball shoulder high. The count, I think, is 0-2. Scoreboard shows 0-1. There you go. 0-2 the count. Pitch. Foul back. 98 miles an hour on the fastball from Varland. Weeba neeba a big ba tuba out the hitba. The 0-2. Fouled back again. 99. Oh and 2 on Mountcastle. 2 out. Runner at first. Pitch. Hit on the ground softly. This could be an infield hit. It is. It's a swinging bunt for Mountie, and that'll get Holiday to the plate. Folks, this is the moment. This is the moment. I need all the help I can get. First pitch is inside to Holiday. Ball 1. 2 on, 2 out. The 1-0. Taken at the bottom of the zone, 1-1. 97 on the fastball. The 1-1 pitch. Taken low by Holiday. 2 balls and 1 strike. Fouled back 2 and. Whoops.
Do you believe in me?
All right, I can play that. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. The pitch. That one's tapped toward the pitcher. He dives and gets a throw off. Oh my God. What a play by Varland. Are you kidding me? A grounder toward the first base side of the pitcher's mound. A diving first base bag. That dude did a stop, drop, and roll to get the out. That's what you do, folks, if there's a fire. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 3-2 Twins. By the way, Mullins is average now at 239. It is now into the 230s. You got to move him out of the line, out of the leadoff spot. You gotta. Ah, boy. A reminder again, folks, tomorrow we're playing an afternoon game. Dean Kramer against Joe Ryan. The stream will start at 12:55 p.m. That'll be 11:55 p.m. tonight for me, which means, hey, folks, for 5 minutes, we'll share the same day. I'll spend a little bit of Thursday with you. I'm already spending Thursday with you right now, but we'll spin it together for the next game for 5 minutes. What is this? Highlight package with fun music. What are we doing? Bottom of the 6th. Dominguez is out to pitch. And his first pitch is low for ball 1. Dominguez, last time out, got touched up with a pair of home runs. It's the first time he had given up the long ball this season. He did it twice. 1-0 pitch is fouled off by Ty France, who has reached with a walk and a base hit. popped up. Shallow left. Laureano coming in makes the catch. One away. Carlos Correa has been held in check tonight so far. A couple of ground outs. Takes a called strike. Good location there. Right on the corner. Outside knee high by Dominguez. Oh, 1 in the dirt. We've now out-hit the Twins 7-5. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Wow, an extra inning game earlier today. The Giants over the Cubs 14-5. So they must have scored, what, at least 9 runs in that final extra inning. Swing and a miss on the sweeper from Dominguez, and Correa strikes out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Look at that late movement. Some nasty late movement on that pitch. 2 down. Brooks Lee takes a pitch low. I can imagine paying Chris Davis that much. Up the middle, base hit. Brooks Lee shoots one right up the gut for a base hit. 2 down. Not a bad pitch from Dominguez. Drew French is out to talk to Sir Anthony. I'm wondering how Norfolk is doing tonight. They are in the bottom of the 6th. The Tides have a 6-2 lead over Nashville. Let's see what Tyler O'Neill's doing in this game. O'Neill is 1 for 3 with an RBI. There you go. Royce Lewis at the plate. Two down, runner at first, and the first pitch from Dominguez is outside for ball 1. By the way, Sammy Basayo 2 for 4 tonight with an RBI on his 8th RBI in the spring. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1 on Lewis. Chris Davis never got into prolonged slumps. He went 0 for 56. It's the most prolonged slump like in the history of baseball. They got him! Runner trying to steal second base. Brooks Lee nailed by Adley Rutschman. Sit down, buddy. You're finished.
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
Okay, so he never got into a prolonged slump except the one where he set a major league record all time. With that minor exception, Chris Davis. Nope. That's a pretty big exception. Oh, okay. Sorry. Sometimes that sarcasm just doesn't come through in text form. My bad. What's happening? We're going to the 7th inning here? Is that where we are? Laureano, Kjerstad, Rivera, bottom of the order. Looks like Brock Stewart, a right-hander, is going to come on the pitch for the Twins. Hey, he's got an ERA of 6.75. That's promising. Couple of appearances back, he got one out against the Red Sox, gave up a couple of runs on a couple of hits. Appearance before that, he gave up a couple of runs on a walk and a home run to the Guardians. All right, Brock. Let's go. Ramon Laureano tonight, 2 for 2. Bottom of the order has been okay tonight. Laureano has 2 hits. Kjerstad 1 for 2. Rivera 1 for 2. 4 for 6 at the bottom of the order. Here we go. Stewart to Laureano in there for a strike. 97 miles an hour. Laureano with a pair of extra base hits tonight, and he scored both of the Orioles' runs. Takes low, 1-1. Stewart's next pitch. And laid off on a pitch low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Thanks for pointing that out, Mazzo. Hello to the just about 100 people watching. We've got a 3-2 Twins lead over the Orioles in the top of the 7th. Baltimore at the plate. Here's a ground ball slowly to shortstop. Correa charges, throws on the run just in time to get Laureano at first. 1 down in the top of the 7th. Nice play by Correa. All right. Kjerstad. Enjoy the silence. That pitch is inside for ball 1. Come on, buddy. 1-0 pitch. Taken inside, 2-0. Pitch. Popped up. And going to get out of play. 2-1 the count on Kjerstad. 1 out, nobody on, top of the 7th. 3-2 Twins. Game 2 of 3. Minnesota won handily last night. And these two will play again tomorrow early afternoon. 2-1 pitch. That's a called strike on the inside edge. 2-2. The 2-2 from Stewart to Kerstad. Low, full count. Listen to Jim Palmer. Payoff pitch. That one's stroked into right center field for a base hit. Kerstad is aboard with one out. The tying run is on. Turn on the faucet. Here comes Emmanuel Rivera.
Release the Kraken.
Hey, folks, if you're saying right now, oh, gosh, and now we got Rivera, well, I mean, currently he's hitting .250, which for this team is fantastic. He takes outside for ball one. 1 for 2 tonight, Rivera. .250 is better than Mullins, Rutschman, Mountcastle, Laureano, Kerstad. 1-0 pitch. In the dirt. 2-0. Folks. Hitters count. The 2-0 to Rivera. Swing and a miss. He chased ball 3. What are you doing? That pitch was way low. 2-1. Pitch. Right in there. Oh, he swung at a bad one and he took a good one. The count even up at 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Popped up. Right field. Long run toward the foul line and no play in foul ground for Trevor Larnach. That ball dropped right up against the stands there. Here's a replay of Tyler O'Neill's RBI single earlier tonight for the Tides. Still 2-2 on Rivera. Kerstad, the runner at first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Rivera goes down on strikes. Mullins is coming up.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Said, come on, dude. Please. Right here, right now, said. We need some Orioles magic. We need it. First pitch pops straight up on the infield, third base. Inning over. Seventh inning stretch time in Minneapolis. The Orioles are down a run. Got to find some inspiration. Gonna have to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
We haven't even hit 1,000 viewers tonight. There's 100 people watching, but total views, holy cow, it's just going down. Oh, boy. There's this thing coming up on Saturday that I basically stopped talking about because of some other things, and I'm not going to get into any of the other stuff, whatever. I was going to just downplay the whole thing, and But good grief. The health of the channel. I need some, what do you call it? Some medicine. Channel's sick. Maybe some Robitussin. A little bit of, what do you call it? Ivermectin. Tylenol. Oh, we'll break 1,000 people here. We just did. There. We just hit 1,000 views on the night. Not like last season, hitting 4,000 on the regular. All right. We got Lewis, Castro, and Clemens up for the Twins. Dominguez is still on the mound. First pitch to Lewis is ball one. Bottom of the seventh. And that's the 2-hour mark. Time to refresh the game. Two and 0 on Lewis. Swing and a foul tip at the into the glove of Rutschman. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nice. So Charlie Morton's ERA has dropped from 9.76 all the way down to 9.38. Folks, remarkable improvement. 3-1 on Lewis. Just a bit outside. That is a leadoff walk. Leadoff walks in a 1-run game that you're losing is normally not good. Here comes Brandon Hyde. It's another case of leaving a pitcher out to face one guy. He doesn't get the guy, and then they go to the pen for the guy that could have started the inning anyway. It's another one of those. We haven't had a walk-off, a run-off, a sprint-off, a jog-off, a crawl-off, a hop-off. Nothing off. I want something off. And no, don't bring up the name Jack. I know what you're thinking. Oh, there it is. Ah, boy. Luck be a lady tonight. Hey. Keegan Aiken is going to come into the ball game. Folks, there ain't no faking, there ain't no mistaking. Time to bring home the bacon. We're going to Keegan Aiken. Folks, Fitzy and his viewers have joined. It's a Fitzy raid in the Charm City chat.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
I offer you the opportunity to join me in glorious battle.
Join us. Thanks, Fitz.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Let's see. What does Sox wind up doing? That was tied. Final. Boston wins, of course. Why not? What's up with the Yankees score? Tied at 3. Keegan Aiken, 17th appearance of the season. He comes in with a 2.81 ERA. Good old Keegan Aiken. Throw to first base. And Royce Lewis has a pinch runner out there for him. Who is that man? Here's a swing and a miss. Willie Castro at the plate. It's 0-1. Castro, the switch hitter, batting from the right-hand side against Aiken. Deshaun Kiersey Jr. is the name of the pinch runner at first. Never heard of him. Inside to Castro, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first, nobody out. Bottom of the 7th, the Twins ahead 3-2. All 3 runs coming on 1 swing. A 3-run homer by Byron Buxton. Back in the 3rd inning. Here's a pop-up, first base side. Mountcastle with a look, but it's in the stands. 1-2 on Castro. Ryan Ripken tweeting that it's going to be a Charlie Morton legacy game tonight. This is popped up by Castro to right. Long run, and it's into the crowd by a couple of rows. Just where that protective screen comes to an end. Down the right field line. Swing and a miss. And Aiken strikes out Castro.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Amazing. 4 innings, 3 runs. It's amazing. Amazing Grace and Chuck Morton. Here's Harrison Bader up to pinch hit. Right-handed hitting outfielder. He is on to hit for Cody Clemens. So, how's that going to work? Bader does not play the infield. That ball's crushed to left. And that ball is gone. Pinch hit 2-run homer for Harrison Bader. The Twins now lead at 5-2. Well-timed question, Rob. Alberto, I understand. I understand. Just, it's not the earmuff 8th quite yet. The Twins have 5 runs on 2 swings. A 3-run homer by Buxton and a 2-run pinch hit home run from Harrison Bader. Speaking of Buxton, he's at the plate now, and he fouls it back. Buxton's 2 for 3. That ball is stroked, but right to Laureano and left for the second out. Trevor Larnach looks at a first pitch slider for a strike. Folks, we are in danger of falling to 9 games under 500. I mean, this is getting close to a lost season. Laureano going to come in and make a catch on a shallow pop-up to left to win the inning. We go to the 8th. We need a rally. Keegan Aiken gives up a 2-run bomb to Harrison Bader, 5-2 Twins. Well, at least I get to stay up for about 27 hours today so I can call game 3. That should be fun. Hey, folks, if you think tonight's a blast, wait till I call the third game. Well, yeah, Chilo, because I got to wake up, call this, and stay up and call the game that will probably end, about 4 a.m. my time. So I got up at... All right, it's only about 24 hours. I'm sorry. Sorry, Chilo, I'm off 3 hours. All right, top of the 8th. The Orioles have out-hit the Twins 8-7. In fact, there's only 2 batters in the Oriole lineup. Or no, make it 3 without a hit. One of them is Gunnar Henderson, and he swings at the first pitch and fouls it right there at the plate. Griffin Jacks, right-hander on now for the Twins. 17th appearance already. He's got a high ERA, 6.75. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Fastball at 93 at the bottom of the zone. So Jax is actually taking over the number 2 spot in the order. That pinch hitting role by Bader has removed the DH for the Twins. Bader will stay in the game. He's in left field. And Deshaun Kiersey, who pinch ran for Royce Lewis, who was the DH, he is now out in right field. So Trevor Larnach and Royce Lewis and Cody Clemens are all out of the ball game. 1-2 the count on Gunnar Henderson. Pitch. Hit on the ground hard. Nice stop by third baseman. He pops up, but not in time. Gunnar beats out an infield hit. That's what we need to get a rally started. All right. The next 3 hitters coming up all have a hit tonight. Adley, O'Hearn, and Mountie have all had a hit tonight. 3 infield hits for Baltimore tonight. After that, one by Gunnar. Adley at the plate. He takes low and in for ball 1.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Hey, thanks, Edward. Appreciate it, buddy. 1-0 count on Adley. That one's hit into left, dropping, and caught out there on a sliding catch by Bader. 1 down. All right, we need Ryan O'Hearn to turn and burn. And we need to get this inning extended all the way to Holiday, who's up a couple of batters later. Come on.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Come on. O'Hearn 1 for 3. Takes up and away for ball 1. .297 the current average. Pitch. In there for a strike. A 1-1 to O'Hearn is just off the plate according to the umpire. That looked like a strike. We'll take it 2-1. We need some breaks. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. O'Hearn whiffs on a pitch low and in. Runner at first, 1 out, 2-2 count. Come on, O'Hearn, pitch. That one's hit to left. Come on, drop in there. It will. It's a dunker. Bader will lob it into third base. Gunner at second. O'Hearn at first. The tying run is coming up in the form of Ryan Mountcastle with Jackson Holiday on deck. One out. Mountcastle has faced Jacks twice. He got a hit once. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 97. Oh, 1 pitch. Fouled off to the right. And quickly Mountie in the hole, 0-2. Looks like we got a raid from JJ. Thank you, JJ. Welcome in. Welcome in play-by-play with JJ viewers. You're watching the BirdWatcher Channel. The Orioles are trailing the Twins 5-2. 0-2 pitch to Mountcastle is low and away. Baltimore trailing by 3, but they got the tying run at the plate with 2 on, 1 out. Mountcastle with a 1-2 count. Thank you so much, JJ, for coming in. That ball's fouled off to the left. We'll do it again. Folks, if you're just coming in with JJ, thank you for checking me out. If you don't mind, hit the like button while you're here. Subscribe if you're feeling ornery. 1-2 on Mountcastle, the pitch. That one's hit up the middle. Stopped by the second baseman. They throw to first, double play. Wow. A ricochet from the pitching mound right to the second baseman standing next to the bag, and it results in an inning-ending double play. That's about as frustrating of a result as you could possibly invent in your mind. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The Orioles trail by 3. Things are tough all over, folks. Things are tough all over. Tonight's game brought to you by Bacon Strips.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, 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 no. It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
This is great iced tea.
Mountie has to be optioned. That's a hot take. That's a hot take. I just want to get Westberg back. Please. What do we got? I mean, I'm all about shaking up the clubhouse, but is punishing Ryan Mountcastle the solution for all the problems we're having? It's all on Mountie's shoulders. He takes the brunt. That seems a little bit rough. Matt Bowman is on the pitch. And first pitch swinging foul ball off to the left by Ryan Jeffers, who's 0 for 3 tonight. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up here for the Twins. That pitch is low, 1-1. One is outside. 2-1 the count. That one catches the bottom of the zone. 2-1. There is a chance this could be the final appearance for Matt Bowman for a while. The Orioles do have to make a roster move to make space for Zach Eflin this weekend. And I'm assuming Morton is going to be relegated back to the pen. Pitch off the plate, the count has gone full on Jeffers. Called strike 3. Nice pitch by Bowman. Jeffers goes down looking.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Jeffers not happy with the call there. One down. Swing and a miss on a sweeper here. Carlos Correa, I think, is up. No, Ty France. Excuse me. France is 1 for 2 with a walk. 0-1 is off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Just a bit off the plate. 2-1. That's about 3-4 inches outside. Trying to help you out, Bowman. That one's in there for a strike. 2-2. So coming up for the Orioles in the 9th inning, who do we got? Who made that last out? That ball is lined right up the middle for a base hit. A 1-out single by France. 8th hit of the night for the Twins. So Mountie made that double play for the last out. Okay. So coming up for the Orioles It'll be Holiday, Laureano, and Kerstad. Due up in the 9th. Correa now at the plate, swinging a miss on the first pitch. Runner at first, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 8th. The Twins ahead 5-2. That ball is slowly rolled back toward the pitcher. A strong throw from Bowman, and Mountie able to control the throw for the second out. Runner at second base now with 2 down. Excuse me, runner still at first. No, that's graphic has to be wrong. Runner should be at second base. Graphic is showing first base. Brooks Lee is at the plate. 2 down. Runner should be at, runner's at second. Fix your graphics at Masson. Pitch to Lee is outside for ball 1. Again off the plate, 2-0. Brooks Lee is 2 for 3 tonight. Couple of righties up for the Twins. They got Topa if the Twins add on to this 3-run lead, and then they got Duran to close if it stays a save situation. The count is now 2-1 after that swing and a miss by Brooks Lee. Pitch. That's tapped foul at the plate. 2-2. Yeah, just so you guys know, I think Morton should be DFA'd. Do I think the team is going to do that? No. Popped up on the infield. Gunner will make the catch, and the inning is over. Here we go, folks. We need at least 3 runs to avoid a 4th straight loss. Holiday will lead it off. It's now or never. Hey, folks, we got over 100 people here, but we haven't hit 100 likes yet. Now's the time to do it. We're going into the 9th inning, folks. It's a final push towards the sun. What do you say? We may win this game. We may lose this game, but we can win. In the Charm City chat tonight, folks in the chat, let's encourage those who haven't hit the like button yet to go ahead and do it, because we're oh so close. Over 90 likes. We've got the numbers here to hit 100 before this game is over. Let's go. Can you feel it? Can you feel it in the chat? Everybody's super supportive about the idea. I think I have a bit of a delay. Hey, can we do a lag check? I think I'm a little bit behind than normal. Not like a 5-second delay. I feel like it's closer to 10. Hey, I say a number, you type it in as soon as you hear it. The number is 4. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Type in the number 4. Okay, that's not bad. That seems to be okay. There's much worse things than having a bad season. I agree. This season's not a quarter of the way over yet, folks, but They say you can't win anything this early in the year, but you can lose. I just don't want to see this team fall to 10 games below 500. Without a rally here against the Twins closer, we're going to be 9 games under. Thank you, Michael. Johan Duran. Or Duran. Holiday goes after the first pitch, hits it down the left field corner, and that is a foul ball that nearly snuck into an extra base hit down there. Cuervos Rancheros. The 0-1 Holiday is a called strike right on the outside edge. 0-2. Folks, we're up to 93 likes. We're so close. We have the right number of people here to get it done. 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3. That looked an inch off the plate. And that was at 101 miles an hour. Kind of tough to do anything when you got an 0-2 count. You get a pitch in triple digits that's not in the strike zone. And you're told to go sit down. 1 out in the 9th. Folks, 96 likes. I tell you right now, if we get to 100 likes, BW is guaranteeing a win tomorrow to snap this streak. And then we go to LA and we sweep the Angels. Don't believe me? Then test me. You hit the 100 and then it's on me. Damn it. Laureano at the plate. 1-1 pitch. Called a strike. 1-2. That's right. I got no reason to be making a prediction like this. So what? We're going on a win streak starting tomorrow. One and two the count on Laureano. Pitch. Swing and a foul tip. He stays alive. That got a piece of Jeffers. Or maybe it got a piece of the ump. I can't tell which player or the ump got hit there. Maybe it was the ump that took the a ball off the chest, it looks like. Hey, ump, sorry about those balls on your chest. All right. One and two on Laureano. The umpire is feeling better after taking some balls to the chest. The pitch. In the dirt, 2-2. Two and two on Laureano. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 9th. We need base runners. The pitch. Tapped foul. We'll do it again. There's a rare appearance in the middle of a game. Normally, you only show up pregame. Swing and a miss, and down goes Laureano. That was a triple-digit fastball from Duran. 2 down in the 9th. The Orioles are on the cusp of losing their 22nd game of the season and falling 9 games under 500 before we've even hit the quarter mark of the season. Heston Kjerstad up. Smacks it to left. Get down. Foul ball. Why would it stay fair? Why would it stay fair? Hey, folks, we're 1 like away from 100. We got 120 plus here. Just one of you has to hit that like button. Thank you so much.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Kjerstad with an 0-1 count. He's got 2 hits tonight. Takes a breaking ball for strike 2. The Orioles are down to their last strike. Pitch. In the dirt. Kjerstad check swing, appeal, no swing. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next offering. Swing and a miss. Ball game. The Orioles have dropped 4 in a row. I think that's our longest losing streak of the season. So, after last night's miserable loss, a press conference from Brandon Hyde revealing that tonight the Orioles would turn to Charlie Morton to try to turn this series around. Well, Charlie, by his standards, wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. 4 innings, 3 runs, 1 really bad pitch, badly timed, a 3-run bomb from Byron Buxton, which is all the offense the Twins needed on that swing, but a 2-run homer by Harrison Bader, pinch hitting later on, gave the Twins a little cushioning. The Orioles, meanwhile, the offense, they got 10 hits tonight. Which for them is a pretty healthy total, but 1 hit, or both extra base hits, were from Ramon Laureano. The other 8 hits were all singles, 3 of them on the infield. A couple of guys grounded into double plays. A couple of guys leaving runners in scoring position with 2 out. We left 6 men on base. Jackson Holliday got caught stealing after drawing a walk earlier in the game. And then the bullpen. Keegan Aiken, with an inning of work, he gave up a run, but you can forgive him. His ERA is still at 3.18. Dominguez gave up a run. His ERA at 4.63 now. Baker had a scoreless inning, 2.40 ERA. Matt Bowman, a scoreless inning. His ERA is 5.19. Who gets the win here? Because WoodsRichardson did not qualify. He only went 4 2/3. Let's see here. This page will give me the winning pitcher. Danny Coulombe gets credit for the win. How about that? Pitches 1 inning, gives up a hit, a couple of strikeouts, and Coulombe with the win. Morton with the loss. He is now 0-7. Charlie Morton, folks. We're going live now to the press conference. Brandon Hyde. So Charlie Morton tonight, what'd you think?
Yeah, I thought he had, pretty good command there. The curveball was looking better. We just wanted him to go out there and execute. Gave up that 1 bad pitch and...
Yes.
So the offense tonight. Well, I thought Ramon Laureano had a good game. Any thoughts about maybe, I don't know, moving Mullins out of the leadoff spot? He's kind of gone into a funk. Maybe you want to move Holiday up in the order. I think staying the course is probably the best move. And any plans on going to Gibson or Morton again? All right. I don't know. We got a game tomorrow. Early start. The broadcast will begin at 12:55 p.m. It's going to be Dean Kramer on the mound, going up against Joe Ryan. Now, let's take a look at Joe Ryan's stats here. He is coming in with a record of 2-2, an ERA under 3, and a WHIP under 1. Great. Great. Just what our offense needs. A guy with a sub-3 ERA and a WHIP of .90. Matchup predictor is giving the Twins a 67% chance of winning. That seems awfully harsh. Oh, that's right. I did predict that starting tomorrow, we're going on a win streak. Yeah, Rod, you want to take a look at that? Here you go. Right there. You see that? Ouch. Not that this means much to me, but anywho. So the Orioles are now 9 games under 500. They've won 13, and they've lost 22. This is amazing. Second worst record in the American League. The Marlins have a better record now. So just the Pirates, Rockies, and White Sox are having a worse time. .371 winning percentage right now. What has happened to this team? When are they going to make a real move? I don't know, folks, but I'm... Oh, wait, Melanie's here. Yeah, talk to me like it's an ASMR event. Soothe me into a feeling of complacency, Melanie. That same issue continues to pop up. Those Orioles, they're getting their hits, but they're just not driving in the runs. Should I hang in here for the press conference? Ooh, Melanie said put a nail in the coffin for the Orioles. Wow, that's tough talk. That might get you a fine, Melanie. Only one walk. Nice play defensively with a comebacker. Why are we trying to put some sort of positive spin on this? Look, if Morton was just like, I don't know, was putting up like Dean Kramer numbers and had a game like this, I'd be like, ugh. Wasn't great, but he didn't completely crap the bed. But I mean, for Morton, tonight was spectacular, and that's the problem. What is Palmer looking at? He can't even look at the camera. I think he's just reading off stats. Yeah, just another, like, why did we get so enamored with the lefty-righty matchups? Laureano's 2 extra base hits tonight, coming off of right-handers, of course. Laureano has done better off of righties than lefties this year, and the only reason he's getting at-bats against righties is because of the injuries. I'm telling you, that's Mike Elias and Brandon Hyde's biggest mistake with the management of this team. Just too much relying on the analytics. Just looking at data on a piece of paper and going, okay, we're going to do this because this says to do this. It's not money ball. It's phony ball. It's chat GPT ball. Mm-hmm. Melanie, wipe that grin off of your face. This is not a happy, fun time. Get out of here. We've got more coming up. Do we? Take me to the press conference. Hi, everybody. BW is going to hang out for a little bit. One, he wants to wait a little bit longer before he goes down to the 7-Eleven to try to avoid the young lady who he had an altercation with 5 days ago, who works the graveyard shift, probably gets off about 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to ever see her face again after that nonsense that went down. Some stupid stuff. I'm in there every day. I order the same thing. I'm pleasant. I don't expect any kind of special treatment. But when you intentionally, blow off my order and put me to the back of the line because you got a grudge against me for some reason, I'm not going to be quiet about that kind of a thing. Why am I talking about this? Yeah. Let's see a press conference so I can go. Please. I got to know when they're going to do something. What are we going to do? Some good news, please. I don't know what to say. The team already showed last year that they are way too slow and, just coming to reality and admitting that, hey, we signed a veteran to a pretty big contract, in terms of salary. But that veteran just doesn't have it anymore, and we need to just move on. Okay, here's the press conference. Morton was okay, just hung that breaking ball. He's talking about a clean first inning for Morton. Three clean innings. Unlucky. Not getting a big hit. A bunch of individuals are struggling. Why? Well, it's just they had a couple of pitches, they hit it out, and that's how they got their 5 runs. And I thought we had some good at bats tonight. And Morton, just one bad pitch. And why are you trying to act like we were this close to winning the ball game? No problem. Yeah, if the cookie had just crumbled a different way. I blame the cookie. What's her face? Melanie Newman was hawking cookies on the broadcast, and the cookies crumbled, and So do you think it's a bunch of individuals struggling at the plate, or is it like a team-wide thing? It's just a bunch of individuals. It's got nothing to do with coaching or anything. I blame all individual players for their struggles. It's got nothing to do with leadership or coaching or anything like that. All right. Sounds good to me. A team that was considered one of the very best offenses in baseball the last 2 years, even with the second half showing last season. Still, you factor that in. One of the very best offenses. That's what we had. We knew when we didn't get a frontline starter for this rotation that pitching was going to be a weakness. We knew that the offense needed to carry us, especially until we get some guys back later in the season. But the offense stinks. It stinks. What do you want me to tell you? Remember when we were a home run dependent offense? I miss those days. Because you know what home runs do? They put runs on the board instantly. Mullins, 237. Rutschman, 212. Mountie, 205. Laureano, even with the production tonight, 207. Kerstad, 222. I mean, Westberg was hitting 200 before he got hurt. O'Neill was hitting like 220 before he got hurt. The whole damn team can't hit. All right, folks. We're going to try it again tomorrow. Yeah, some Taco Bell and then instant runs. That's a great idea. Can we drop a chalupa on somebody here? We dropped a chalupa. We've dropped 4 straight chalupas, to be honest. All right, so coming up tomorrow, final game, 12:55 Eastern Standard Time. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to the mods in the Charm City chat for helping keeping the chat nice and charming during the dark days. The dark Charlie Morton's being interviewed? Hold on. Oh my God. He cannot. This sounds like a guy explaining why he didn't give the rose to the chick that he booted off The Bachelor. Like, come on, man. Wow. Morton is breaking down. Halfway decent? Oh my God, Morton is breaking down. I've never heard anybody given this much time to just pontificate like this. I can't really paraphrase while I'm hearing, guys. I'll just have to give you a summary. Hold on. I mean, I feel bad for him at this point. Wow, and they just cut away from him mid-sentence. Bro, that was unhinged. That was unhinged. Some reporter asked Morton about something, and he just had a 5-minute monologue basically talking about, he thinks about how bad he's pitching all day and he doesn't understand it. He says he would admit it if he felt like he didn't have it anymore, but he still thinks he has it. He just is getting terrible results. And then he's saying stuff like, I had it when I was 37. I'm like, okay. But he was clearly, I just don't understand why now. Why tonight is the night where Charlie Morton appears to have had his soul crushed. That's what I picked up. Charlie Morton is, it didn't come across like a guy that's going, ha ha ha, joke's on you. I'm just going through the motions. I'm getting $15 million. I'm getting paid. It don't matter to me. But I'll say whatever I'm supposed to say for the media. Whatever. Now, this was a guy that sounded like he feels guilty about not being able to help the team. But he's also insistent that he says he still has it. But where is it? Yeah, if he feels that bad, give us the money back and go home. No, he can keep what he's, give us back the rest of the money. Give us back the 75% of the season that you didn't pitch, which is somewhere around $11.5 million or so. General remorse, yes, and nobody's feeling bad. Look. What I'm saying is, I feel the same way you guys do. I've said it already. He should retire and not put the team through this. Take the millions that you've already made. Look, folks, if he made 30 starts this season, that's $500,000 per start. Okay, that's the kind of contract he was given. $15 million, 30 starts, $500,000 a start. He's not going to make 30 starts. So he's going to wind up making way more than $500,000 per start, and every start has been god awful. Unless you want to count this one as just being awful. The others have been god-awful. Yeah. I felt the pain he was feeling. I mean, you're an athlete. You're a competitor, and this is all you know. It feels like one of these guys that just doesn't want to hang it up. You got to hang it up, dude. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Since I had a couple of people come in and raid my stream, I got a feeling there aren't many people to take you to now. There isn't. Okay, so I'm signing off. Come on back tomorrow, folks. Once again, the stream will start at 12:55 p.m. First pitch shortly after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Hope to see you there. Thanks to the mods in the chat. Thanks for everybody else for their support. And we will continue to endure the suffering until a move is made that can at least start some kind of a snowball effect, domino effect, whatever the hell the expression is. Because it's not just one thing that's going to solve this. It needs to be a chain reaction of several things. But we need that first thing, whatever it is. I feel like it's got to be a personnel change, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to go get some breakfast. Sorry, folks, we lost. And, yeah. Have a good rest of your Wednesday night, okay? I'll be back on wearing the same clothes in about 13 hours or so. 14 hours, something like that. Until then, folks, this has been the BirdWatcher, and I will chirp at you later. Hang in there, folks.